So lately my pet project has become picking a year of anime and watching everything that came out that year. This is significantly more doable for me in particular, as I have no issue with dropping anything that doesn't catch my interest. Sorry, but I'm not a masochist. Well, at least not in that department. Even with the newer years, following seasonals alone as they release will likely have you missing out on some movies and weirdly scheduled OVAs, so I always like to go back through the chart again once a bit of time has passed. And traversing through those countless crappy one-cores to uncover those hidden gems, the one thing I've started to find myself looking forward to is when I take an afternoon or two and go through all the shorts. Now, short anime, like the 3 to 12 minute an episode stuff, is already underappreciated plenty, though some exceptions such as Gaoko-chan and Danaganani have brought it some well-deserved attention. However, what I'm thinking of specifically is the one-offs, those 5-minute shorts made by one animator and such. These are things that always build the bulk of any chart's bottom if you sort by popularity, and even from the front of scoring, I find the best ones almost always well below what I think is fair, if we're taking the mal average that a 5 is equal to some of the worst anime possibly imaginable. Yet, shorts are incredible. Sometimes they're narrative, but other times they're like a dance, taking you along for the ride as they bask in this visual and audio experience to craft something beyond the spoken. I can understand why they're unpopular. They're rarely picked up officially or marketed whatsoever, and while niche communities have sprouted up around other anime with similar issues, it's difficult to spark a continual dialogue around something that's probably shorter than the entire conversation you had recommending it. And still, it kills me that something like Calm, something I'd call an all-time favorite, a short that in 7 minutes perfectly captures this beautiful feeling of transience, that has 8,000 views on its official upload and a 5.6 score on my anime list from the 8th of those views who've marked it there. There is so much that shorts can do that is impractical or outright impossible. There are moments to be found here that will without a doubt speak to you, opportunities to really embrace the aesthetic experience, which, if it isn't obvious, is something I'm a pretty big fan of. Many shorts work in unique mediums and styles. The creator of Calm, Ryukado for instance, makes almost all his films with paint. You can find stop motion, graphite, even mixed media. The possibilities are endless, and under the oh-so-small production team of One, the creative freedom is similarly open. Now, there are films that realize complex styles into fully fleshed out works, which is incredible if few and far between. But even taking that into consideration, I think the duration of shorts plays to their favor. They can take you on this little roller coaster ride, this glimpse into the artist's eyes, and well before you have any chance to get tired or sick of it, the ride is at its end. Sometimes brevity is for the best, or at least that's how I'm justifying my last 3 videos not even coming close to cracking 10 minutes. Every once in a while, there's a show that I really appreciate specifically for its aesthetic or animation, but it doesn't grab me enough to sit through several hours of it. Shorts cut to the chase, giving you incredible memorable visuals and letting it dwell in your memory, rather than in front of your eyes as it drags on well past its welcome. One of, if not my #1 pick for best anime of the last year in its entirety is a short. And yeah, I still haven't seen Mob Psycho Season 2, sorry, I'm getting to it, I'll watch it eventually. Totsukuni no Shoujo, a 10-minute OVA that was bundled with a volume of the manga it loosely adapts. Watching it got me to pick up the manga, which I'm already in love with from its style alone, but the short itself is emotionally gripping even without that context. The theme of connection, particularly fear of intimacy, is expressed masterfully through the abstraction. The choice to present it with no dialogue, despite the manga having plenty, is a really smart one for most efficiently communicating what it desires to. This one fortunately has gotten some attention, which is great because it deserves it. The manga has its share of fans, and this short was produced by a studio, the widely loved Wit Studio at that, though still under the helm of experienced shorts creator Yutaro Kubo. Man, there has to be a better name for that. Short form anime is too long, but the word shorts is just so stupidly goofy. That's totally irrelevant, sorry. I hope this video can serve as just a brief conversation starter. A little bit of motivation where there was none to go watch some shorts, because there are so many cool ones out there that deserve to be experienced that I can wholeheartedly say will speak to you in a totally unique fashion, once you find the right one for you. I credited the name of every single short that was on screen when it was on screen, and I'll also link in the description a YouTube playlist where you can watch through all the ones that have an official upload. I'll also be linking below a Google Docs file listing a bunch of great shorts worth checking out that was put together by my friend and patron Jalen. Really, the best method is to pick whichever one that you see and think immediately that you have to go watch that. One short that's been on my mind lately is this music video called Hanabeam, which has a really interesting PS2-esque cel-shaded style, and a trippy, glitchy, groovy track accompanying it. Let me know if you'd like to see a follow-up to this video with a more structured list of recommendations. I definitely would like to periodically come back and share my favorites as I consume more, with brief snippets of analysis to describe why they appeal to me. But with all that said, thanks for watching. Remember to share the word, and perhaps while you do that, share this video. And since I often forget to promote it, I do have a second channel called Kor's Contemplations, in which I am currently documenting myself going through every anime that came out in 2010 in podcast format. Like, they sort of reconcile, but I'm like, this girl's crazy. Support me on Patreon to have your name on screen like all these lovely folks right now, and to get access to a patron-exclusive Discord server. Follow me on Twitch because I just recently started doing animation live streams as I'm learning to animate, and with that said, I will see you in the next one.